Hey everybody, today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to use a regular Color Street set on your toes. So first of all, you're going to take your alcohol prep pad and just wipe your toes and remove any excess oils or lotions. Also remember to do the little people near you. So you're going to remove the white backing off of your Color Street strip, and I like to use the largest, and you just apply it sideways to make sure that it's going to cover all of the area on your toe. Once it's covered, then I like to use an orange stick to perforate. Of course, you can always use your fingernail. Once it's smooth, remember to just run your finger over it, make sure there are no bubbles. Then you use the excess from the largest strip to cover the rest of your toes, using your cuticle stick to perforate or your fingernail. You'll be surprised at how many toes you can get out of this one strip. Remember, in every set, there are 2 of every size, so you'll also repeat this process on the second foot. The color we're using right now is called Manchester Mauve, and it's absolutely stunning in person. Okay, once it's pressed onto all of the toes, then you go back with your fingernail and your file to file off the excess. Perforate some more, and then tear it and make sure that you have a clean edge. Take back your cuticle stick from the little people nearby, and then go back and fix up the edges to make it a little cleaner. Now, of course, this process will be different doing it on your own toes as I was doing it on a model, but the gist is still the same. Distract the little people with the extra set lying nearby so that you can keep working without distraction. And you just keep working on each of the toes, making sure that you have clean edges, file as needed. I like to use a glass file because it's better for your nails and you get more versatility than you do out of the ones that come with the packaging. But again, all of that is completely optional. The pinky toe can be the hardest because it's the smallest and it's really hard to see sometimes. But just be patient and keep practicing. If there's anywhere that you didn't quite reach an edge or you're not completely satisfied, then you can use smaller strips to do patchwork. This may leave a seam, but it won't be noticeable after a day or two, and you can also use an overlay like we're going to today to hide it. The second set we're going to use today is called Less Bitter, More Glitter, and it's a glitter overlay. Again, we're just going to use the largest strip on our big toe. You can position it however you like. We liked the original way of the glitter dipped look, but you can also reverse it or place it sideways or really whatever your heart desires. So I'm just trimming the bottom a little bit so that there will be plenty of glitter on the toes since they're so small. We wanted to cut off some of the clear part. Just like before, place it where you are most aesthetically pleased, and then use your orange stick or your fingernail to perforate and tear. Using this method, we only used a couple of strips for all 10 of her toes, so we had enough left over that we actually were able to do her youngest daughter's pedicure as well and still have some strips left over for if one of her other children wanted to pedicure or even a manicure on their fingers as well. Color Street is perfect for sharing because you have so many strips. It's so easy to get a manicure and a pedicure out of one set of 8 and then still have 8 more strips left over to share. So again, we're just trimming. Once you get as much as you can out of that first set, you can go back and fix your errors just like we did before, and then use a smaller set on any remaining smaller strip, on the remaining toes. Line it up where you want it, trim it if you need to, perforate and tear. So easy. I like to just press on, make sure everything's smooth, and then once you have them as aesthetically pleasing as you'd like, then I like to take a clear coat, either Color Street's Clear as Day or any liquid top coat, and put on top just for some extra protection and a little extra shine. And then once you're done with that, you have a beautiful DIY pedicure that costs a fraction of the salon price and looks beautiful.